Hi, we're Ryan and Jess.
We packed everything we own and moved across the country to build our dream home by ourselves.
I've been framing homes for the last 5 years.
And I've held a hammer maybe 6 times.
So follow along as I experience working other trades for the first time.
And I learn everything for the first time.
What up, YouTubers and web surfers?
Yikes. Hey.
Okay. I think I start every video with okay. Any hosers. That's Jess. I'm Ryan. That's Murphy's butt. And that's Coda's face. And you're watching Meant to BC. Okay, let's get to business. Business. The walls have been poured. It was 2 days ago. And we took a day off yesterday to catch up on life things. And it's currently 11:50 and we started cleaning maybe an hour ago. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna strip the wood off the forms, strip the wood off those, off that one. Sorry, I sniffed, my bad. Get this kind of cleaned up. We're gonna make this all organized. We got a little carried away with getting everything ready for a concrete day that we didn't have time to keep on top of the cleaning, so that's what we're doing now. Up next is waterproofing. So we got to waterproof all the outside. We have a peel and stick waterproof membrane that goes on first, then Dimple-Board, and then we got to do the weeping tile. So everywhere along the edge where we don't have like 8 inches of room beside the footings, we have to dig down a little bit so we can put some rock, then the weeping tile, then more rock, and yeah, get that inspected, and then Bob's your uncle, marries your aunt. That's about it. We're gonna have an easier week. We deserve it, right?
Right.
After 2 weeks of doing non-stop work.
You have a bug crawling in your ear.
I have a bug crawling in my ear.
Cute.
Get it. Did you get it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Thought we were just leaving it for a sec. Anyways, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
She doesn't love you as much as I love you. Bye.
Alright, so this morning we got all of the stone that we're going to lay down to go underneath our weeping tile. We got a pile there, we got a pile there, and then a big pile here. And basically what we're going to do is shovel it and hand bomb it around the footings of our home. And it's basically going to protect the pipe, the weeping tile pipe, from getting burst or a hole or anything like that. And catch any water that's coming in. I'm gonna go around with a blower and a broom to get rid of anything that's kind of latching itself onto the wall or the footings. As you can see, we have a bunch of debris from concrete day and just wind and, you know, being here for a couple weeks now. We have inspection coming on Monday to check out the weeping tile setup and make sure that the house is going to be protected from water damage.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Okay, so it is Friday morning. We are going to be taking all of the scaffolding down because the guy is coming at 12 for it. But we want to take it down first thing, get it out of the way so that we can just focus on finishing our other tasks. Might get to the, what's it called? The board? Button board?
Dimple.
We might get to the Dimple-Board today. We hope we will. The rocks might be tomorrow in between rain clouds because it's supposed to rain again. So we just got all of the pipe that is going to be going on the interior from that pipe that we've already installed over there. And then we're going to put one from that red pointed stick across to over there somewhere where our water line is. So I'm about to start priming the walls with the primer that Nadura gave us. looks like this. It's in a pretty big tub. I'm gonna put it in our sprayer that we got when we were building the forms for the footings. We just think it's gonna be faster than putting it on a paint roller, so I'm gonna start spraying it. Ryan's gonna finish whatever he's doing and then roll behind me with a paint roller just to make sure that it's all in one smooth coating. We have a piece of the Nadura waterproofing peel and stick that needs to be cut, not in half, but about 20 inches in to fit a little slender piece that we have. And we don't want to use a full piece because it just seems wasteful. So yeah, Ryan's got a cool little hack to cut this in half the most efficient way possible that we're willing to try. Think that I can do this by myself. It's not that I have a lack of confidence, it's just that I know myself and I know my capabilities, and I really don't think I'm capable of this. And it's good to know your strengths and weaknesses. So because I can't do it by myself, I'm going to explain a little bit on what the heck is going on. Basically, all of this blue stuff is the primer that you guys saw us spray, and it's supposed to be super sticky, and it's pretty good right now. This wall's drying up really well. So I can show you guys over here. We just finished putting this one on. We finally learned the greatest technique, which you guys will see in a little bit here. And it's working really well, and we're really happy with how things are going. So I'll show you basically the protocol here. Oh, that's not what we want. Basically, the idea is you have help. Basically, what you want to do, obviously, measure out how tall it is to your chalk line. That's this red line here. That's going to be where our grade is. So anything below this is where dirt's going to be. We have a pretty steep grade here. So instead of trying to hold this up to the wall and then someone drawing on the angle and then cutting it and then putting it back up, basically what we're just doing is putting a whole piece up to the top measurement here, and maybe an inch or two more. And then later on, we're going to come back and we're going to cut along the grade line, and we'll cut all those pieces off, and they're super easy to peel off when there's no primer behind it. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to have your pre-measured and cut roll here, and I'm shorter than I'd like to be for this, but basically you're going to have someone to peel this back or peel it back yourself. Put it up a little bit higher than you think. Make sure you have enough room at the bottom to go over top of your footings and along the side of your footing, because that's where the water is going to want to run off and down. You don't want any water coming up and in. So if you put it just on top of the footing, water is still going to find its way in. That's the best that I can describe it, because that's all I really know. And for beginners, that's my best beginner to beginner pep talk. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to give it a go because Ryan's doing his own thing. I don't want him to feel pressure to hurry up. So I'm going to take charge. I'm going to put on my big girl overalls here and get some stuff done. That was so cheesy and I hated it, but let's move on. Okay, so don't do what I'm doing probably. Ryan's going to watch this back and be like, oh my god, what a disaster. It is what it is. Ryan's not here. I'm the captain now. So when you're doing this, there are these black dotted lines along the side. That's the easiest way to follow that you're overlapping 2 inches. So on this side, you can't see it, but on this side, I have take where the dotted line is along here easiest way to do it personally, and make sure that that line is lining up perfectly with the edge of the waterproofing here. And that's how you would do it. I can't do it. I changed my mind one more time. I can't do that myself. I did a beginner's intro, didn't I? I did a great job.
You want an expert's intro?
Yeah, now we want the expert version.
So what we do is expertly stick stuff on.
Okay, so like I said, I'm going to peel this off. It's much easier with two people. They saw me try and do it by myself, and it didn't work out well. So yeah.
Just explaining how giant stickers work. It's pretty
Basically
much giant stickers. It's not that hard on paper, but like actually doing it is annoying, and if it sticks to itself, it's annoying. But so since it's going to be on an angle, I don't really care enough to hold it up and measure where it's going to be. But where this red line meets up here is where I line up this corner. So once they're all up, I'll re-chalk the lines, and then it'll line up to the corner, and I'll just cut it off and peel it off. The primer's super sticky.
Yeah, we've been there.
Not sticky at all.
We've done that.
All right. I'll shut up.
No! You can't say shut up. Kids might be watching.
I'll shush.
Thank you.
I can hear my sniffles really loud.
One's going to drop it, and the other one's going to smooth it. And that's how teamwork makes the dream work, people. But if you're doing this solo, and like I said, if you're a person like Ryan, this won't be hard.
Thanks.
That's probably such bad ASMR.
What?
Okay, we're going to put on the peel and stick now at the bottom. It's really important to make sure that no dirt or rocks sneak in, according to Ryan.
According to common sense.
So just be careful you don't do that like I just did.
All right. The inside corner is pretty important. You just want to make sure it's pretty tight. This sheet we ran long just because it was an offcut from another sheet. So instead of measuring, we just did this.
You could probably use this piece somewhere else. Even though you couldn't really see it that well. That's how you do it. Don't look at that.
What are you covering?
Your butthole.
My butthole? There's no way my butthole is showing.
5 years on metal piece. Go.
Next. Okay, so I'm gonna measure to the red line. 64. 64 plus 5.
69.
69. Say with confidence. As you can see, there are dotted lines on the other sheet. That is where you want to line it up.
We talked about this.
Alright, I'll shut up.
No, stop.
Stop.
Stop, Brian.
Wait. I need to do what you already explained to him before I start singing it.
So you line it up because you want the 2-inch overlap. 3-inch overlap. See, this is why you need to explain what you're doing. So that's why you want the 3-inch, not the 2. You want 3-inch overlap. And then it's
Side joint must be minimum of 3 inches.
I can't read that. I don't have my glasses on. Just wasn't looking. With the 3-inch overlap. And then you want to try your best, especially if you're using Nadura, because they have these lines. I don't know other brands. This is all I know. So Fox Block might as well have lines running down. I'm sure that they do. But we're Nadura people here for the time being. So you want to follow the lines as best as you can because they're going to be straight, obviously. And that prevents it from getting kinked because on that side it might look like things are lining up really well. You get halfway down and realize that you've kind of gone off on an angle, and it makes it a lot harder to get those kinks out because this is sticky.
You can hear my groans with these microphones.
No good.
I got Crohn's.
Can't say that. Yeah, we said Ryan should, we as in myself, told Ryan that he should audition for The Witcher because of his incessant groaning.
My excessive what?
Incessant groaning.
At least moaning. I was like, it's not moaning. Moaning Mo. Next.
Next.
49.5 plus 7.
489 and a half?
49.5.
Well, plus what?
7.
56 and a half. High heels on my
Flickies.
Dolce and Gabbana.
On the flickies. What did you say it was? 56.5?
Yeah.
67.5 minus 56.5.
1.5.
What?
I don't know. I didn't hear your question. All I heard was 5 and 6.
67.5 minus 56.5. You have a big math exam coming up.
That's my worst nightmare. Please don't say that.
What is it? 67.5 minus 56.5. 11.
Oh.
Say it.
11.
Yeah.
For everyone who's new here, I'm petrified of math and I'm terrible at it. So.
Okay, so today is June 19th. As you can tell behind me, I have a couple updates for you guys since we last recorded. To keep it short and simple, the last couple days, maybe 4 or 5 days, have been miserable. Rain, thunderstorms, cold weather, stuff we just weren't really expecting. And I know the one day we were putting up the waterproofing, so we're a couple steps past that now. We're actually plenty steps past that now, as you can tell. So let me explain kind of what's been going on.
So as you can see here, we were able to install our Dimple-Board along the perimeter of the house. It goes anywhere where dirt and backfill is going to be. And it was honestly pretty easy to install with 2 people. Ryan made it look easier somehow just by himself, which was kind of insulting, but I digress. As you can see here, we were able to install our weeping tile. Ryan was able to put that PVC together, honestly, very quickly, very easily. It was maybe a day and a half that took us to do the Dimple-Board and the weeping tile around the house.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked this one. This one was not only fun to film just because of the amount of times Ryan was making fun of me and the amount we were allowed to laugh during this. It was really fun to watch back and edit. So I really hope you guys like this video. I hope you stick around for the next one because a lot of exciting stuff is going to start to happen. Next time we are going to be doing backfill and filling in for the French drain. And I don't even know what else, but I promise it's really exciting and we're excited to show you guys. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Don't do any of that. Leave a hateful comment. We don't really care. We just really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video. So we hope you liked it and we'll see you in the next one. Love ya.